Hello, welcome to today's class on AutoCAD Electrical. Today we're working on Module 3 and our topic is Legend and Electrical Components. We'll be creating symbols for electrical components, converting components to blocks, describing the names of electrical symbols, and creating a legend. To start with, we're going to AutoCAD environment where our design profile will be done. Now this is a sample of a legend. That's what we have here. And if you look at it, you have the serial number, symbols, and description. Here it contains all the components and their description. Everything you're going to be using in our design. Okay, we are going to reproduce this legend. So to start with, we're going to make this border line you have here. So it is green in color, so I want to reproduce the same thing. So I'll come to my properties bar here. You can see control 1, control and 1. You have the property bar, comes out by control 1. You click block, click this color, and I select green. I've selected my green, so I will type REC rectangle. I bring out the rectangle key. That's the rectangle command. I have the rectangle here. And I click, I drag, and I drop. Okay, I'll go back. I want to make this, so I'll bring out another rectangle with white in color. So I come back to my properties bar. I select color, like by block. Now I want to draw this. I see the rectangle key, REC, and the rectangle command. Enter. So I'll draw another rectangle there, and I want to do this. Okay, I have that. Okay, we have lines here, so I'll bring in horizontal line. The line command is L enter. L enter, it says specify point. I want my line to be here. But you can see it's snapping here, so I'll put off the object snap. It's off. So I can click here and I'll drop it here. I can on my object snap now. Okay, I have it there. Now I have the first line. I can copy the line. I'll click on this line and I copy CO. Enter. So I click here and I copy the line and I paste it here. Copy and I paste. Copy and I paste. Okay, I have about 4 lines there, so you can do the same thing all through the design. Then I have here vertical lines, so I'll still use the line command L. Line command is L enter. So I have my first line. I'll click here. The object snap is still snapping here, so I'll off my object snap. Then I'll click here and I'll draw the line down to the point here. Put it on. Okay, I have my line. I have that, and I can still see the line command. Then I'll click here also. Click here and I drag and I drop on the snap. Then I drop. Okay, I have this. So we can bring in we want to put up the right up here. We have here legend. So to put up the legend, bring the mtext command. Mt, that's the text command. Enter. So we click, put this off. We click here, drag, and drop it here. Okay, that's too long, so I reduce the length here. Okay, I'll write the legend. That's the legend command. Sorry, that's the legend text, and I click outside here. And that's the text, but it's quite small, so we have to scale it. So I light the text. S, enter. That's the scale. I click and I say one more time. I scale the object. I think it's here now, so I can move it to where I need it. Then I scale it again to the size I want. Okay, that's it. I have the legend. I'll do the same thing for the serial number, symbols, and description. So by doing that, we have serial number. Instead, I can copy this here, CO, copy, and I paste it here. Then I scale it to 0.5, will reduce it to half of it. So I scale it, then I double click it, and I change it to description. So I have the description, so we can do same thing. We can copy it, paste it here, and also paste it here. So for this, we have Control A, serial number SN. I'll drag and put it at the right place. For this also, we have Control A, we have symbols. Okay, we have serial number, symbols, and description. From here, we have this. Now we can include numbers. Number there. I copy this, CO, enter, copy it, and I paste it here, and also here. Now I'll edit the numbers. I double click it and I like Control A and I put 1. I'll do the same thing here. I'll double click Control A and I put 2. Now I'll do the same thing for each of the lines that we're going to have. Then for the symbols, we have different symbols. These symbols are not conventional. Depends on what you're using for your design and how you want to use it. So we have our two palettes here. Here we have our two palettes. If you scroll down, we have different tools. I scroll up, we have different tools here. So if I click on power and I scroll up, we have sockets, lightings, switches. So let's say I want to start with a single switch. I'll click switch and I'll drop it here. We'll have other symbols like drop the switch. Now this is my switch. I'll need to increase the size, so I'll scale it. I'll select it, then I scale SC, enter, then I click on it, then I can see how many times do I want it to be scaled. I want it to be scaled about 8 times. So that's it. I'll click and I'll move it down to where we have it. Okay, this is a symbol here for. Okay, this is a symbol, and we have the single pole switch. So we can label it as single pole switch or single 13 ampere switch, or the kind of switch which you are using for that design. We'll label it there. For example, we have here for the switch, we have here like this, we have a 1 gang 5 ampere switch, we have 2 gangs 5 ampere switch. So we call this 1 gang 5 ampere switch, or we call 1 gang single pole switch. So I copy this and I paste it here. I double click it, Ctrl A, and I say 1 single pole 5 ampere switch. Step this and I click, so we have here single pole 5 ampere switch. So we do the same thing for second down to all the symbols we have there. So at the end we'll have something like this symbols, and here we have a single switch socket for this. So under our tool palette we'll go to socket. We have single switch socket, we have twin switch socket outlet. So we'll name it. For this one we'll name it, we'll click here, copy it, paste it here, and paste it here. So we can name this as double switch socket outlet. And for this we can also rename this as double switch socket outlet, double switch socket outlet. Okay, these are sample of our legend. Having different components on the design, you include it from 1 to 3 and include your design. Everything here depends on the nature of the design. Now you ensure that everything you've used in your design will fall up on this legend. The legend will help easy explanation of the different symbols which you've used in your design. Okay, we've come to the end of today's class. I hope everyone has followed up and understood how to prepare a simple legend. Thank you for joining us today. In our next class, we'll be checking on samples of what we've done in our previous class. Thank you.